give advice to women bamanye nti senga bestie alumba okikwata otya
ng'omukazi
kyandibadde kitya
ng'omukazi kyoba okola nga tonagamba bbaawo better with some long evidence. I don't know if it makes sense. Nga tonagamba bbaawo
kuŋŋanya obujulizi
nti koba ebisajja ebisinga bisiru tebijja kuba simu because it's better if you just call. Wotandika text nga mwosabira
flatingira mu text
owedde. But for you to convince the guy, be with proof. Because first of all, if he's ready to, if that is not his best friend, he's ready to hit on your best friend's girl. Yeah, so it's not good for the family. So nga tonagamba gayiwo nti by the way mukwano gwa nkwano. Nkwano gwo oluusi aba amutaasiza either mirimu biki life. Taking a precedent in his life before you.
Sometimes.
So you need to have evidence before you open up to your guy.
Mwebale kwekumira ku mukutu leero nzaalibwa nze ne Madana ate ntuliddemu mukyala Nalongo Prettyana omulungi omubwati modo wa Kampala Uganda omubwati ayagala okiwakana then I have an issue with you but otherwise I'm here with an amazing person. A very handsome man, a man with a deep voice. Soko buze ku bantu bategeere eddoboozi nanti owulira nadde nkusabye nga tetunatandika ekyadoboozi tukireke kimala
otwogera bwe tuti
ati eddoboozi
twogera bwe tuti naturally. Anyway, Prettyana ali eyo yagenze kukola kawato China oba China Bangladesh
ennyonyi tuzinomalizing zibeere nnomo nga bw'olinya ku taxi n'ova waneeno n'ogenda wali n'ova ekyanja n'odda wali
I'm normalizing.
You know,
way back in the day, it used to be like out of the blue.
Yeah.
It was very, very hard. Even if it's actually to go to Kenya.
nga mwino muwerekera family enamba tewali asigala. You know, naye nga kyewuunyisa nga musigala wali eri wabweru. Temwina webusukka.
Kati bya bulijjo nesaaza nsobola okwogera enkya. Actually, this evening, I'm in Dubai, then
no,
so
it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's no longer a big deal. Progress, yafuka progress.
Naika progress ako nawe nkusabidde kakutomere kubanga tukogerako eno. Naye tuyinza okwogerako obwogezi nga mbona atulaba. Nadde nina omuntu gwe njogera naye. Nangane n'omukazi anfukidde omukazi mu relationship yange omukazi yantama oyo. So
nga mukazi weewo
nga omukyala yagamba nti waliwo omukazi eyamutama mu relationship ye bestie wa bbaawe nanga Diana chiki yantama naye yesu nseka buli wamu tuba tugenda out wuuyo tuba tukola ki wuuyo yomu so nangamba naye ddala kituufu gye bali abantu ng'omusajja just alina bestie nga we are just best friends ngo in a relationship etambula bulungi
kisoboka naye kizibu owulidde akandalo kisoboka naye kizibu
nobeera ne bestie nti bestie
anti bestie kakiri bwe kiti bestie wo bw'aba tanyirira
tokikola
awuliriza bestie wo bw'aba tanyirira yaba bestie naye mwamusosola mawanga tolaba mugende ne bibaawo ne made nga awonya akakwawa walona kino ekya bestie nga mwakula mwena oba mwasurvivinga mwena ekyanjawulo oyabanga muganda okuba engeri gye muba mwerabako ebingi n'ebyama byoli oba obimanyi bingi agamba so ekyo kyanjawulo naye abo batono naye kati waliwo wano ba bestie nti mwesanze mwakuna myaka 2 n'okwambuka okujjako nga tonyirira oba nga omusajja tomukuba tosobola ba bestie sobola ba friend yawo kana sobola ba friend nti gwe kyaliwe gwe yeesiga sometimes
naye nga toli everywhere with him
naye bestie kizibu era oyo waba bestie nga waali ayinza okuba nga yamubeererawo in terms of ng'alisinga
bestie yandikomyewa kubanga ebintu by'okubeera ne ba bestie like there are men that don't have boundaries nga bestie sebo yasalawo buli kimu jukira bestie amanyi obuzeebu bwonna tolina kyomukweka gwewakwanya jjo gwolaba gwewamatidde gweoyagala okwana mu future amanyi ne type yo alaba nga omuyitawo bw'ati nakutunulako bw'ati ne museka.
No, here's the thing. Bestie ayingirira relationship y'omusajja up to that control level. Naye aba ayagala omusajja.
Ati ani aba muwadde control awo.
Bw'aba atuuse ku eyo level. Bw'aba bestie abawala bw'aba nga bestie bo. Yabeera wingman yo. Biseera bisinga ekirina okubeera ekyangu gy'oli like actually yinza n'okufunira n'abakyala. Kuba ye wingman.
Era bwe kibeera tubamanyi tubaagala.
Kaakati bw'aba mu wingman yo kitegeeza tajja yingirira bufumbo bwo like aba ne boundaries kuba bakimanyi oyo best friend wange wano situukawo. Naye bw'aba akulinamu kali aba ateekawo ekiremesa
ateekawo embeera
ayina obbaawo kitegeera so you have to have boundaries. So an actual best friend of your boyfriend or husband she would actually give you your peace. The only problem is nti omanyi abakazi baagala nnyo abasajja babagambe ebizibu byabwe. No, the fact that I know lyayinza okubaayo yanyumiza oli ekiro kijja bbaawo naye bw'abanga bestie naye yeegomba bbaawo ajja kuyingirira
kubanga nze kyemmanyi kuba bestie abo weekanga omunyumiriza ku bitukwatako ate ekyo kyesaagala kyaliwo abeere kyaliwo naye nze si kyaliwange
ati naye ebizibu ebyange biba bibye nekitegeeza anti kati kiri bwekiti bw'onsumbuwa actually most men will run to a woman because either for advice kuba amanyi oli mukazi munne n'agamba man mukyala akola kino na kino na kino so that is it for me. Bestie oluusi babayamba nako.
Ekigambo kya bestie, I think nze ndowooza simanyi. I don't know what your take is. I think kyandisigadde kubeera nti I'm your bestie as a man. Like if you're a man, you get a male bestie. If you're a woman, you get a male.
You can't force relationships.
I know for sure.
You can have a lot of friends. Never ever said Janenga to me. Chaliwo gogamba nti this is my ride or die. If abasajja tubana zi ride or die, tubeera n'abantu for basically a period of time. Oba batuyambako in terms of either businesses and what. So it is not something, I feel like maybe okukitegisa nti bestie. And I feel like now abategisa aba bestie nebabeera bawala. Always bestie wasina chaliwo. Most of the time the besties of friends, of the girls that we date, they always make passes on us. So I don't think that is the best friend.
I think you guys have an issue with us having, with our female besties, actually.
Actually, I wouldn't have an issue with your female bestie. I would have an issue with your male bestie.
Why is it that you would have an issue with me having a male bestie?
Because
but
we have ever been,
have no issue.
No, we have ever been male besties, so we know what happens.
You chew everything.
No, but we know what happens.
Regardless of size, height, color.
We know what happens. So now, so most of the time.
Now, you do not discriminate.
We actually do discriminate. Every man discriminates. Level Hey, it depends on how you look as a guy, how you always rate like
your class.
Yeah, your class as a person. So chovola ososola kungeri ya level zo.
Naye nga kyogeza ko tugamba nti sawa yona bestie.
Kibuguba gugwa.
Bugwa.
No. Ancho bala ngai no kujja ko
nange bali mu mbeera kyeyo naye
most of the time. Actually, there's even that connection that guys have with female besties. So I haven't seen even male besties. I have good friends, I would say. Because men, chona naga kujja konga tonyirira. Obanga temwakula mwenna. Men, psychologically, they are easily to switch.
Very easy. I know that.
Because right now, I can even tell you if you have a male bestie, no mukubile sazu. No mugamba nkwagala. I just saw how Achirozemu, I saw how it was over Chibichi, and then along the way.
okimanyi nti bulijjo nange
kubanga at the end of the day kyobola nga kujjako nga tonyirira kale waliwo besi baffe betulina nga tatukubako yadde naye nga tugamba kati in our minds nga bro nga tatukubako yadde kati watugasoka nomugabo like otamidde bro kitegeera so there is that. So there is always that a knowledge in our heads.
Yeah.
But if your man's best friend olaba naawe nga either akusingako ngolaba naye class above. You know the beautiful thing about women.
Yeah.
Mu comparing and musima.
We also discern. Yeah.
No, more comparing and musima. Okay. This guy, this girl looks nice. You guys have that.
Yeah.
Papa said tuchina esi amanyi neka tuchirwako.
Nature nice tusoke tuchireke. Omanyi lwaki mugamba tuchireke nti I've seen men that move on from a very beautiful girl na ending up with someone gwagamba mwala nga agamba naye. I think was it me such that sang nti sigwansimira. You know, like nogamba kakato akakasimyeko kinalekanze kidana nagenda nako.
This is bampisazo.
Ndakampisa tokakutiza nnyo.
No, it's your behavior and chemistry. It's true. No, because you see, if a guy is ready to get married, Atuke Kiseranga now is looking at the kids, whose developmental, how we also be jump. So sometimes they select in terms of this one, so Kuzimbana in terms of development, or can she sustain my money that I have, or can she produce kids that upstairs, right?
Yeah.
When go murunji baba vera now.
Raise my children.
Yeah, but then also some common sense. You're not even strong, but when I'm having a chat with you as a woman, I can see your projections.
Yeah.
It might be very beautiful, but your projections are on the surface. So it depends on also the type of guy. Yeah. Overall, but because of you, they rotate around small stuff. Then you're having conversations with the girl. She might not even be that great. Downstairs there, kawa.
But upstairs.
No, like when we come to the game, more than that, actually a beautiful girl.
So what counts more? What counts more? Downstairs, upstairs?
No,
if you know.
No, depends on the stage. If you're on a stage of actually just messing around and dating, now always choose beauty over brains. Why would you choose brains if you're not gonna get married? Because you're not ready to get married. Why would you even focus on the brain? If that is your focus. But now, if you're in that stage of now I want a stable relationship, I want to settle, that is when the person you're dating, you look at other things more than the body.
Yeah.
Not trying to gamba.
Seek a beauty.
Yeah.
Do I take this one?
Because take a scenario if this woman has my baby and maybe I die. What happens? You look at all those scenarios. Yeah.
Take an instance, I go for work abroad and I have to spend some time there. Anani ndo bata nega.
Nedda ebyo nze njagala mbulire n'abaana baawano. As long as the four of you don't meet, you're very cower.
Yeah.
For long distance relationships, kasita mwabana temusisinkana jabba okay.
Lwaki bali bana? Twatosedde ku bana. Tukyali ku babiri wano.
Muri babiri ne wako kiyambi. Because it's human nature. Wakakati babereri a full year, 2 years, and I'm not saying babikola. Bobo saza okwesiga bawo. Someone nako bobo saza okwesiga bawo bamukyala wo. Kitabikola. Abikola era kikyobona kyo mbongo kuba kikuyamba okwebaka obulungi.
Naye nga sige mazima.
Oluusi sige mazima. The chance of that happening for both parties to actually stay faithful is like on a 5%.
Yeah.
Now for the party that can actually stay faithful, abakazi bamanyi okuguma. Hands down. Abasajja you don't want sex. It's a need. Okujjako ng'akozeseza formulas endala naye ate wanaakomawo gy'oli akyabasi omu wa bulijjo. So I feel like long distance relationship, you just have to keep it in your mind nti no, your future wife.
Kimanyi nti buli woyogera omalamu amaanyi.
Lwaki eri mu long distance relationship?
onengeri gy'omanyi simanyi oba mmalako w'amaanyi gagenda gakendeera
oli mu long distance
kati olaba tugezeeko obutogera nnyo mazima kasi toyogedde akaabana nti yafo
because I have seen and it's okay because I've seen women who are in long distance relationships. Right? You have seen them try.
No, we don't try. No. Women in long distance relationships are very stable, are very kawa.
The temptation is all about no gamba, it's okay. But then also, some married women even actually they are not in long distance relationships and they're still unfaithful.
I know.
I know. So it is
self-control. Is self-control still a virtue that we can have, or does it only apply to women?
No. I'm saying have a self-control. Self-control. You just have to be available. Doing self-control depends on, like I said, depends on the stage where you find your guy.
And times and seasons.
Seasonally. But we have self-control. But what are available, Jari? Especially, it's always nice. I never understood. It's not like get a poor man or something like that. In terms of building.
Who adds value?
In terms of building, wakwan twach kwatira wali ntebisere bebera abantu twali so ebise bisinga focusing on ntino omuntu oboyi omuzimba afnescent. No, that's not what they mean. There are a lot of rich guys who are there, but even right now they're still trying to figure out life. They're still trying to build more in their lives and careers. That is what they mean. Can my woman actually support my businesses or me personally what I want?
Yeah.
So when you find that guy ngalimwe your element, no surviving and give him that support. It's gala uwo. Ate twagala mubiri twagala muntu
kaddemu abula waze kumbuza zate mwagala mubiri mwagala
no like that is there like love that is part of love and that but I'm saying what I mean by that like when we choose to love someone,
the human in me,
when we choose to love someone, it's the soul, like we're drawn to this. Have you ever been there and guy, even your best friend asigala akalemerako
ngachaliwo yafuna akawala akabi ngogamba for as long as you're happy as long as you're happy.
But this is the guy in the group who can have any girl that he wants and he's chasing away all the other girls. So at that particular time it's not even about this, like there's like a connection between him and her. And that's what most women don't understand. So sometimes we choose to stay because
she's the one. Now taking you back to third parties, because I know for sure that third parties sinzo kono n'obufumbo businga ne relationships ezisinga. Recently I've seen an incident in the public eye. I don't really normally want to mention names naye omusajja nga complaininga kuba bestie b'omukyala bamukima matumbi budde kubatwala out but like literally ba controlling schedule ye so ng'omusajja lumu yabasanga mu motoka buli omu abimanyiko just in the circle so nabagamba mukyala wange mumukimye ekiro kino mumutwala wa omukyala mumutwala wa nawe oli mufumbo kola ki mu motoka eno tolina kubeera wo something like that wewe twandikomye ne ba bestie baffe mu relationships zaffe. How do we draw the boundaries?
I don't
and how do we even tell?
It's not about but you use an example. No, let me give you an example. The reason why I'm saying that, your woman, even when you're dating, there's a boundary that women will create between their friends and the man that they actually love.
That's right.
It doesn't matter if they're best friends, but you need, as if you're in that dating process or dating phase, or if you're a woman out there, you need to understand there is always a gap. Otherwise, the man will leave you, and it will be a slow detachment. Most women don't understand. You see, for us men, if we truly loved you, sometimes it's about dogo, just to be the murav, bakulimba, to be the murav. Abamulavu tiri badogo naye bwatandika okwe detaching we detach like slowly. For a guy it's a process. For a guy it's a process. Sometimes it might be a cause you're giving your best friends more attention than me, and that is something that will eat up the relationship. But if that thing started when you guys are still dating before you're married, ngera bwati choosing her best friends over you. No chireka no chitolerating. Era ne mbufumbo kijabba byolaba. And then at the point kati abasajja bambalowooza sijja kyogerako ezo ba friends bichi. We're not kyogerako kati. If she doesn't change, omugambe by the way, it is me or your best friends. A woman akwagala jakendeeza. Yes, it's okay to go out with your friends, but you'd be like, well, you know what? Let me go there. Maybe another time. Now, when you tolerate it during the dating,
sometimes also.
Gamba, okay.
Oyo bwati okati obebbo yalijja wakuba bulijjo tubikola. Oyogedde ku detachment awo. What I want you to help us women understand what makes you men completely detached. Kubanga most times mutukwata tuli anawea. Nti tubeera nammwe tugenda okulaba kyali takyandiko. Oyogera naye takyabiriko. Oba genda bw'oba yagala genda. Oba yagala komawo sina buzibu. Ogenda okulaba takyalina budde. Ogenda okulaba relationship odisigaddemu weka. Ogenda okulaba yeeyongeddeyo. What makes you men detached from us?
Because of the two things we look for as men. We look for peace. In women, we look for peace in women, and then sex. For a guy, the peace is respecting him and his boundaries, and as a person, it's that respect that drives us.
Yeah.
When a woman respects you, she will give you peace of mind. And we all see respect differently.
Yeah.
But there's some, I would say, emotional respect. If I don't want something, you would adjust. If I talk about something, you'll adjust. Because also men, actually, when men are in love, they adjust a lot to fit into the woman's a woman's priorities. Now, that adjustment that they do for you, and yet you are not willing to adjust for them. That is the disrespect I'm talking about.
You're taking them for granted now.
When you take them for granted and then all of a sudden they talk about it, like it becomes a song.
Yeah.
It reaches a point when they snap. They're like, you know what? It's okay. Like whatever it is, like it's okay. Like at that particular time, they're looking for ways to escape the relationship, but they cannot. And you know what? They'll be like, you know what? She can do whatever she wants. I am done. And you don't want your man to reach that because at that particular time, there is no reversal.
I was about to ask you, is there a way I can redeem that now?
There is no reversal. When they detach, they detach. Like you can actually work out things, but unless you have like probably you're married and you have kids and then they stay for the kids and what. But if you're still in this butter stage,
beyond just the relationship,
But if you're still in this butter stage of relationship, getting to know each other, cohabiting and all of that, that detachment will happen, and it will happen gradually. You will not notice it, and that's why you find some men when they find them cheating and then they don't mind, like it's like no, it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. So you always have to fear as a girl. When
the moment you see,
because now,
starting to...
funny enough, for women they do the detachments when they are married. I don't know. Yeah. Like for women, it's actually when within the marriage,
heal and move on from the same relationship.
In the marriage, and then most of the time when they plug out, as married women, they plug out, and that's for them. That's like, I am done with this marriage. I am done. And they pack their kids.
We have no control over it.
And then they go. So it is something you experience. For most men, they experience it before the marriage. That's why they always end up being like, hey, you dated this woman for a very long time, but you never married her. Like there are certain things that are beyond what we see in that relationship that were happening. That's why normally don't want to judge people's relationships.
Yeah.
Because you don't know
what's going on
behind the curtains. Like we all have our problems. Yes, I might be here looking all perfect, and everybody will be like, okay, that's a guy, that's a perfect guy. Watch this. Internally, I might be actually a psycho. I can be this proud guy, but when I'm with my woman, I am very calm, very what. I might be even a simp, but most people don't know it. But then when women find out that, they normally take advantage of it. They be like, hey. They don't know that the stories that she hears from other guys into your guy, it's because bari yalitabagala. So once that line is crossed, attachment is zero.
And now going back to peace, omanyi ntute process by process. Going back to the peace bit of it, we fail to interpret what you mean by peace because we literally hear every man telling us, give me my peace. I want my peace for as long as you give me peace. I want to understand peace from a perspective of a man. Nti olwokuba nti ffe oba olusi tukitegeera bulala kubanga omusajja kugamba njagala emirembe naye ogamba omusajja muwadde emirembe.
It's respecting his boundaries. Find out what his boundaries are. And they're normally quite normal. If he needs space, he needs space.
They vary from man to man.
Yeah, they vary, but most of the time it's boundary problem. But then also, if he needs space, he needs space. It's not because he's cheating or something like that.
Not because he's mad.
Not because he's mad. And sometimes when a person is mad, it's okay to let him like walk it off and then come back. I think the biggest thing to end an argument, especially in a relationship, if you guys are staying together, one of you actually just has to leave the room. And it's normally the guy. You should just leave the room, come back when you cool down.
Does peace mean that I'll not intervene or I'll not speak my mind?
No.
That I'll keep quiet and not bother you or not ask you? Because what I know, kuva kusaidia kanjogera oluganda kuba abantu bannalongo bajja tuyisaamu
as embogeza oluzungu
bajja
bitegera slowly two way
process by process.
Government yatuwa UP
mwena musobe. So abantu abakyala abamu kye basinga okutegera as peace is us being able to withhold how we feel, what we feel, and then abakyala abalala ajja kugamba mbeera nkukeberako mba nkukoze ekyennyo okukerako ku 6 ne nkukeberako ne ku 7 ne ku 10 naye ng'okomawo mba nkususseeko nnyo.
Wasusse nnyo 4 times a day. Are we still dating? No, like it was all because maybe the relationship guy akatandika 4 times a day. No, here's the thing about okukeberako, because you guys are very emotional.
Because I really want women to understand peace.
Because mwabakazi muli emotional nnyo. One thing is, even when you're expressing a concern, it is okay to speak your mind out. I actually say communication is best in every relationship. Reason why, because wobero yogera n'omuntu either jamanya batu namala kuba tutumaleko ne mukita mangu nga temunatabukanye myaka.
Obulusi tukitaleeti.
Kuba temwogera. Oyina okwogera ekikuluma ng'omuntu.
But otya.
That is the problem. Nti abamu bw'oba oyina ekikuluma otandikirawo na luyombo. So nga towandiyogedde naye n'omugaba, by the way, saagala okumawo kiro nnyo kinkolera when you come ajja nakutya.
Kati kankubulira oluusi oba oyogedde emirundi n'emirundi gomanye abakyala bano emirundi gye bagamba basajja naye okomawo leeti omuwala oyo mwesonyiwe nekugamba n'okugamba amalako emirembe abo babesti nenkugamba nze oyo besti
ebizibu by'okukazibu bya kawundo kakubya Denise. I always tell guys, like, don't get married before living together, both men and women. But it's the best thing.
Well, depending on one's values.
Yeah. Kubanga, one, you have value. You just come and then you get married, then you have kids, then you survive. And I've had that narrative throughout.
Yeah.
It is okay to cohabit. Do you know why? Surviving with the person is the hardest thing. Yeah. So, maybe there's characters all picking up. Bwaba yali agenda out buli kiro. Agenda out emirundi. Like tugeze mu week agenda emirundi 5. When you're cohabiting, no chiraba agenda out emirundi 5. Along the way nagisala nagifuula 3 oba 2 tekikuluma. Omanyi lwaki? Wamusanga agenda out emirundi 5. You have noticed nti adjusted. Now omusajja akuwasizza abadde agenda out emirundi 5 obadde tobeerangako naye kati ye kuye in his mind n'agamba omanyi kangenda out 3 nawasa kati kugwe kijjamba kyamaanyi nnyo because you're experiencing him for the first time.
Yeah, that's true.
You get, you're experiencing him for the first time, but also the woman, probably she's high maintenance, probably hair every time. Like, she has like these female friends. She might be always having like 10 female friends come over her house. Now with you have never been with her. She only brings like 2 girls around. you have a problem with those girls. Yet you call the other 8. Already so that's that's why I'm saying the only way you can appreciate the changes if you experience them gradually before you make the final decision. So in my experience, the guys who have actually had in my experience, like abantu benjogera nabo babe surviving and now the guys who have actually had like very healthy relationships. Yes, everybody has problems. It is because like I said, it's hard to live with somebody.
Yeah.
But they always find a way out of it. They first cohabited. There's even a couple that all along me I thought they were married. Like a banger in a manana. I think they got married like after 4 years of me knowing them. They never come and any money. But what? They're trying to understand each other.
Speaking,
you know the thing. Let me just explain this for the people who are against cohabiting. Do you know every weekend when you go to see your woman or your man, you're a visitor, so you will be at your best behavior.
That's right.
She will be at her best behavior. But once 6 months kick in, your mother
reality. Ku ground chela.
Okola byonna byeyagala. Kuba omumanyidde omuntu.
Okay. I want to also know, kubanga kati, now that you've explained that, what are the do's and don'ts of any partner towards the other partner's besties?
Do's and don'ts.
Are your besties my besties? So where do I stop? Where do I draw my boundary with them? Because then again, ondazeba n'abantu. These are my besties, or this is my bestie. Do I have the liberty of sharing whatever is hurting me in this relationship?
Only if you're going there for advice. Depends on how the bestie is. For example, if you're my wife, but right now you're gonna start together. Probably but then I know your female best friend.
Yeah.
But I'm more why I want you to change. I would go consult her. I'll be like, hey, by the way, your friend is doing this and this, so help me out. Hey, talk to her because I don't want to come off. So there's that. So there's that, and it's vice versa. But you're not meant to be that close. Exactly. You're not meant to be that close.
So your besties are your besties. My besties are my besties.
You just talk to them as other friends of the family. No.
Amwe muri bazibu cho chaba bestie twete tusaba best embereza ku chaba bestie because that's
all I kati yetagana kuba naye aba ayagala
nenga tembikola bulijjo
anti naye aba ayagala. Even the woman, like I know we always blame men.
Everyone wants a good thing.
Everybody blames the guy, but there was a woman, she was grown, she had a decision to make a yes or no. I told us mumuntu wekwanira
babestinga beba
kubanga
bebalumba
bebalumba, but yeah, you tell
bestie yali yakulumbyeko bestie wa
I rarely date that long.
Okola kamu gwe muganda.
I said I rarely. So tekinantuukako. Maybe kinantuukako.
Short term.
No, I said I rarely did that long. So tekinantuukako. Okumeeting our best friend. Tekinantuukako. Maybe kinantuukako. No, but I no, actually, funny enough, no, actually, I've remembered. There's one who made a pass on me, like, properly. Yeah, it was crazy.
I knew it.
Yeah, there's one who made a pass on me, but this was way back in the day. I'd actually forgotten about it when I was young. I was younger then. Yeah, there was one who made a pass on me.
What was your reaction?
It wasn't like a very strong relationship.
Oh, you're so man. You're not Christian. Are you Christian?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
But I just think
but Christians, baba bachitegedde. Nti nolaba man nga yerese nga egudde okuva mu ggulu ne yereeta naye okwereetera bu.
No, but it is funny. It is funny when you experience it. You're like, now in your mind, you're like, women. That is in your mind. Because for us men, fetumanyi.
But women.
You guys are complicated. No, tetukomao as per se. You just wonder.
Brotherhood is proud of you.
You just wonder. Sometimes why we don't give in very fast. But what about the twagara go to deny? What was about to come you get it. So it depends on which level of the relationship, like I said. So in Zogamba. Newo chizulandi. Yeah, but for me, it happened when I was in the process of breaking up with the other one, so it was very okay. Actually, if I even ended up with the best friend because of that reason, I was like, right now, if I end up with you, they would think I closed this relationship because of you, and I wouldn't have that. Yeah. That is why it didn't happen. Does that make sense? Like,
it didn't happen.
By the time she met the
it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. Zero.
Self-control.
No, I'm a principled guy. But also, those are a few men like me. Sikujewulira naye batono ngaze.
Ala atuliddemu abasajja.
No.
Abasajja beeyongedde okwagala.
No, sikujewulira naye. No, for men like me, mulimu abali weak like. But the reason why I'm saying men like me, it's not new for women making passes.
They do?
Yeah, they always do. Yeah, so that's why I'm saying for men like me, I will speak for myself. If a guy is used for guys making pass on him, girls big doing passes on him, like even your best friend is like not a surprise. So there's a way we'll do that self-control because he has been doing it for a while. It is not something new.
I hear you.
Yeah.
What would be the ideal reaction, towards a bestie? Your man's bestie, tutandike ku bakyala. Mubango ojja tuyamba nnyo. Nze senga bestie wo ajja n'aŋŋamba ddaaya kiki? What's up?
Nga wange.
Nga bestie wo. N'alumba mukyala wo. Give advice to women bamanye nti senga bestie alumba. Okikwata otya?
Ng'omukazi.
Kyandibadde kitya?
Ng'omukazi ky'oba okola. Nga tonagamba bbaawo. Better with some long evidence. I don't know if it makes sense. Nga tonagamba bbaawo.
Kunganya obujulizi.
Nti koba ebisajja ebisinga bisiru. Tebijja kuba simu because it's better if you just score. Wotandika text nga mwosabira.
Oflatingira mu text.
Owedde. But for you to convince the guy, be with proof. Because first of all, if he's ready to, that is not his best friend, he's ready to hit on your best friend's girl. Yeah, so it's not good for the family. So I don't nagamba gayiwo. By the way, mukwano gwa nkwano. Nkwano go lusaba mutasiza either mirimu, bichi life. Taking a precedent in his life before you.
Sometimes.
Yeah, so sometimes. So you need to have evidence before you open up to your guy. If it's just a mere say,
I've also seen relationships where omukazi abayingira musebo nga mbadde ba bestie natandika okugamba kyaliwo oyo nankwana nemwekyawa bwe mutyo
kyenkugambye nti kisiisira nemutandika okwekyawa ate nga kitukyanjibaddewo. Sometimes I think abasajja tubiri experiencing nnyo kibula kati right now tunoonyaamu ka evidence.
Kati mwagezi wala mwatukwamu
onoonyaamu ka evidence mugana naye kiki
mbeera kyeri waneeno ate ku musajja nga bestie wange yakulumbye yandibadde reacting ati ensonga yagikwata atya?
Omusajja sooka weebuuze bakutega because bayinza okuba bakutega bayinza okuba bakutega oyinza obutamanya sooka newekkaanya naye you see why best bayinza okuba bakutega munnange n'owaba because most of the time it is ridiculous but most men will agree with me. You know, there's a 40% chance your friend, your girlfriend or your wife's friends are more hotter than her.
That's right.
It has happened a lot.
Sometimes you end up saying, I wish I met you first.
Exactly.
We know you. We know your things.
It's a small rights but it's on a 40%. So chovolaba asikupapa kwa gwaba aliwo the nursing kanoli. Chovolaba soko olabe katego kubojja kwaka jukiro bono mweko badambongo. Ekitegeeza
mbeera awo ne mweyagaliza best ngaffe mu bwongo.
Muntandikwa. Actually ekirowoozo wekigira muntandikwa. You have just started dating this girl, then she shows you your friend, and then you look at the friends, they're like, oh, but like I always say, like for us when we approach women, it's how you look like. for us, it's how we present ourselves. It's different because men, we do the approaching most of the time.
Yeah.
But what you do otherwise, like in that process, you get how we've but we'll have a character category then we would know like, okay, this one is for dating, this one is for wedding, this one is for fun.
No,
sikujoga nedda si category zino nkugamba nti wobozze nanjogera naawe kuba nakwegombe nakutunga nengamba and then my she's it kati byoyogeranga sirina future kati awo manya. So that's the whole idea of how we date. So I'll make a process out so instead of regretting later. So kind of way again, but I wouldn't advise guys to, if you're serious about the woman, don't go in for the best friend. If she wasn't lying, maybe, but if you're serious about the woman, because they will talk. And do you know why women besties hit on the other person?
Why?
Most of the time it's because of what
we talk about.
Yeah, you'd be like, this guy is doing this, this guy is doing this. So the other person also wants to experience that.
So in other words, you're saying, tetuchisusa
nnyo nga bakyali bamu kuba oluusi alina ebizibu bye ekyaya kyalina kifumbo ng'oli eligible bachelor
olwebaka nga kifulutirawo
ng'ovudde ku ekyo she's the third wife, second wife, or the side chick, ng'oli awo you have a happy promising relationship. Because not everybody's happy for you, not even the friends that you have. Most people tweziganya emikwano, but they're not happy.
Ogedde ne kantuulamu kati omuntu aneewanirako wa because naffe kitusukkako sometimes and you're like, this man, whoa, this guy.
Naye tobalekako sisinkana, tobalekako so kisusa. You know how many women have not come in a very, very long time? And now you're telling her like, oh, this guy's game is crazy.
He's bad. Southwest.
Kakati yenga aliao. Ngabirowooza she's dating a guy who's like what, 65?
Who doesn't want that for themselves?
Yeah, she might actually just want to experience what you're experiencing. Not necessarily take your man, but can I experience that for at least 1 day or 2 or 3? Then obuzibu obuliwo kikwatayo ate ne baagala ye.
Kati kisenga osanga bestiwo.
Unfortunately, it's a bad example.
Would you forgive them?
It's a bad example because I have good friends. I don't have best friends. I don't know if that makes sense.
I hear you.
Yeah, I have that in me. I have like a lot of good friends.
Just assume you had a best friend. Okay, one of your good friends with your girl. Would you
I would have a chaliwang. I don't forgive.
You don't forgive cheating?
Both of them. Men don't forgive cheating. Okujjako nga sente ze ziri kugatta. Actually, that's it. Me and that friend, business yeddamu tugatta. But if it's not money involved, I don't see us being friends again.
Like there's when you see someone is honestly apologizing from the bottom of their heart.
That's why I'm saying.
And you know for sure the situation they were in.
What situation? What situation? You know, when two people think about it, these are people you know. One, this is a guy, this is a girl you hope to marry or your wife. First of all, the woman here is because she broke the bond.
It's a mistake.
Oba okipulaninze.
Kati mbuuza abakyala nga babasonyiwa. Omukyala omusuubira okusonyiwa oba nedda. Senga akusanga
oba olina okunsonyiwa. Because we cheat with our bodies.
No. Do
you know how it's easy? Because men, we cheat with our bodies and mind. Not our soul. You women, like 80%. Omulembe guno omupya 20% yeyo. Ya tabu. Naye the biggest chunk of what you always is after his feelings involved and all of that. But for us, it can be even an experiment. Ng'omuntu tomwagala naye ng'oyagala nenga goyagala aliwaka.
Neka kati oba tolowoozezza ku munno gw'ogenda lumya.
Kati gwe lwaki omukkiriza okumanya nti wayenze?
Trick erimu kutamukkiriza.
For example, if I don't know what you did, why would I be angry at you?
So kati sooka otubulire ku buze bw'abasajja.
Tetulina buzemu mu buyita obuze.
Mukwekawo ensonga zammwe kubanga ongambye for as long as I don't know that you did it.
Let me give you an example. For women, I normally tell them if you're a cheating wife, never give your man reason to think you're cheating.
Yeah.
Just do things normally. Give him, remember that peace of mind that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Just respect his boundaries. Do whatever. Like, make him like that. Like, you don't give him reason to actually think that you're cheating. Because here's the thing. Women, you switch off very fast. From your hair, from how you do your shoes, and stuff like that.
1 minute we are done.
Exactly. So in our minds, we expect you to choose us all the time. It's possible, but next to impossible.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you're a creature of change. Even phones, iPhones, even in advertising, women will always be like, I want the 17, I want the 16, I want what. Whereas for guys, we'll have our 15 for years. Paka wekamenyeka akasimu. Nenga ate sente tuzine zigula empya.
Olina bestie wo omukyala omukazi. Ne mukyala wo buli omu alina ekyetaago kya ssaawa eyo naye ng'osobola kukwatendingako ku kimu.
Mukyala yasooka priority.
Remember girlfriend kale katugaye nga tonnamuwasa.
Anti bwaba girlfriend nga mulaba mu future. Yasooka okujjako bestie ng'ali business wise nga naye abadde antaasa.
Kati awo bw'aba abadde akutaasa ng'akubeereramu ennyo. Financially. Bestie kitegeeza omuntu akubeereramu ennyo.
Anti oyinza okubeererawo naye nga oli wa mboozi. You know, there are besties in businesses. When it comes to my business and stuff like that, this is my guy. Nsooka ne musooti.
Mukyala n'omuleka ku pending.
Omukyala sobola muleka ku pending. Osooka n'omunnyonnyola. But
omukyala bakunnyonnyola.
So kisinziira because bestie ojja mubuuza yeetaaga ki. So you'll weigh in the magnitude.
Okay.
If ekyomukyala bwe kibanga it's not a life and death, I would advise, though most men are not going to follow this, I would advise you sort out your best friend. But 90% of us are not going to sort out the best friend. Tugenda sooka tumalirize madam. And it is nature. Tetujja na kirowoozaako bibiri. Kubanga bw'onkubira okujjako nga mbadde nkusuubiza nga maybe best friend yasoose okukuba. Bw'aba yasoose okukuba, for example, n'akuba n'agaa neetaaga ssente ng'omukyala tannakuba. Awo maybe abasinga tufunamu ensonyi n'ogamba manadi nasuubiza dde oli ssente ate azitutte. That you can even tell your wife. Naye the moment nti mukyala we yasoose n'akuba, then it's my best okuba. Kugambirawo twazikozesezza.
You realize bestie can actually sometimes be your mom. Bestie can. Yes.
No, like right now.
Bestie can actually be your sister. Bestie doesn't necessarily mean a random person that you meet.
Depends on how you phrase it.
Yeah, okay. Depends on what position you put them.
But for any young man who was out there, mothers first before these new women you have met. Before these women. Because
mother first.
Mother, like, you shouldn't even question why she needs the money. She needs to wakuba mnaye tuli bisiru. Tudao, eza kugamba mazima. Unfortunately. Bilenze wati chi. Bwana butukyankalanya.
Yeah.
Mama no mwaka tuno.
Asima bambi.
Akasima bulungi.
Abamusanyufu nnyo.
Ne mwana n'obuzaako shilling n'atabuka. So there's nothing like comparing mother and this
person you found in Bukuru.
I don't know how mukazi wo wewaka unless it's for the kids. Because now abana ibala investment here.
Yeah, true.
But if it's not life and death and you have to choose between your mom and wife, let's choose your mom.
So ekigambo kiwulidde katugambe. Mali bino byonna byenkubuuza bituyambako ffe abakyala okutegeera endowooza yammwe n'okumanya biki bye mutulowooleza. Ekigambo kiwulidde katugambe. Ani gwewandikkiriza first oba ani gwewandikkiririzaamu first nti nkugambe your mom has done ABCD and your mom says I've not done it. Oh, your bestie.
When it comes to mom, that situation byonyumya
eri complex.
Eri complex. Nekisinziira connection joinanga gw'omuntu ne mama. If you know your mom at a certain level, so if you know your mom at a certain level, there are certain things you will know. She's actually capable of this. So there are certain scenarios you'll be like, you'll be like, will adjust. And then there are those ones, no, so it's okay not to be always a yes man, because sometimes yes, our moms go over and above. Neither watch money. You know, my mom is actually capable
of doing it.
Or wabati yagala na muwala. So kind of guy, yeah. But normally when moms love the girl, you never receive those complaints.
Yeah, that's right.
Because moms don't pretend. Moms are better.
It's either they love you or they don't love you. There is no in between. Basinga oli breadwinner nga tayagala kunyiza you as the man nga gwe breadwinner newaka ewa mama anzo gamba ndeka sagala kuleetera bizibu. Interesting. We are still talking about besties, and I know for sure that you have your own experience about besties. Gwe chicho manyi kuba besties chicho chewejjusa cholifa chewelabidde ku bestie kubanga bestie, honestly speaking, tebawudde relationships basula mukono bawulira ddala relationships zineeno naye ng'omusajja bestie we yandikomyewa yandiyingidde nga mu njuyo, like for example now you have someone, should your bestie be involved in our business? Should your bestie, for example, if I complain about your bestie, where do you draw the line? Do you think you can compromise and leave that bestie, or mbanji kususiza nnyo?
Just draw a line between your bestie and your home. There should always be it. I actually tell men out there, if you've been chilling at this guy's place and he gets married, don't die unless you are quiz.
Wow, bestie
unless you are quiz as a guy. Because me, as soon, even if I've been going to your place, as soon as you say wasiza okujja kongo mpise
sijja kujja
ate n'ekyo nakyo kizibu.
Bestie seba jana jamu socks ezibunya n'agalamira mu ntebe n'awanika amaga
abo be bakadde
nga tagambwako
be bakadde guli omulembe omukadde kubedde abantu babeeranga nnyo communal. Actually, most times this new age of people actually keep to themselves. But it has to be boundaries. Oli waba atandise okubeera steady with the girlfriend, they are cohabiting, there's a line. And it's both ways. Kuba gwe omuwala kyaleeta bestie omuwala ng'asulawo all the time, but atwale ebbaawo. That is a food for thought, by the way. So oteekawo line, and for a guy,
believe him,
and for a guy, just put boundaries. Nga gwe abasajja abali tali waba afunye omukazi kite kiriza waba akuyise ne waba agize, because now kuba aba afuuse come hang out with the boys kyebala abasi twasingananga mu bbaala not at a person's home.
So if you slept with your friends or with your bestie's girlfriend, would you still keep that relationship between you and your bestie?
And the bestie? If I slept with the bestie's girlfriend, like my friend.
Bestie.
Nenjagala mukyala
omuwala n'omwagala. Ososigala ng'okyali bestie, okyali mukwano gwa bestie wo.
Amba mu betray nze bambi mbanja swala. Okujja banja swala sikiraba mu
bikola
babati babikola nnyo babikola nze sibikola oba sinnabikola. Let me just put that disclaimer. Naye nga babikola, but it depends. Oluusi munange also is how omuwala nakkiriza, then he's not even meant to be with my best friend, because today he has betrayed with me, next time again I could be betraying a normal. May I have one thing I respect about the only reason why I respect married women, but I don't respect married women because they're married. I respect the man behind the married woman.
Oh,
so for me it's like a bro code.
I hear you.
So when tunamlengamba kale bambi omusajja agenda n'agula ono omukyala tubagula
temutugula tata tukisusa nnyo
that bride price
ebyo birabo mutwala magati
birabo anti era oba ogula when you buy. Let me give you an example. Bofuna a drink at the restaurant and food, don't you pay for it?
That's paid for.
Exactly. Chirabo kanano I am
Chineno bino birabo bya tata
anti chichembankole wada zo ndoko no kankozi chiembanwa ani gwembampa
tata
chicha abampa in return?
Abatalina kyakuwa.
No, kikyabampa.
Baba bakuzaala.
Bawange tebaliyo.
Njagala nnyo nnyo wali eri kukuzaala.
No, the thing is ekituufu kiri nti bride price try tubagula. Tovola abeera ebiseera ebisinga abantu babeeranga basanyufu nnyo. You work for your fathers and it has been a long time. Simomeka in Ethiopia they do, I think Somalis they do gold. Awulira gold, so it is something.
In Juba here they pay over 100 cows and cattle and more. Yeah, but
remember,
what you're paying for is the effort that this parent has put into this girl. Someseza amukuyigiririza amutaddemu empisa kyogenda okusanga omwana ono ng'omusanze ali rape tebamukwabudde nnyo. That's what you're paying for.
Exactly, but
and
keyword
and
is
it's actually you're appreciating them.
Keyword is I am paying.
You're appreciating.
I am paying. Keyword is I am paying. Kale, okay, I am appreciating with man. Tubana sisonda kwanjula. Keroli wanteka mu. By the way, this is a principle I have. One olubogeza n'oteka mu group yo kwanjula. Nabikola ng'eddanza. Unless ngoli birthday wange nnyo sisonda kwanjula.
Jondo waso mchala hu.
Chensonda is the wedding. Because there, it's about us and it's a party.
Celebration.
There, I'll give you what you want. Yeah. I don't help you buy one. Unless you get a sharing.
Okay. I
don't help you go to convince the other parents.
Tumanyi bakinawanga tekiwangale.
Tebaleda bayi man. Tulese mtu watazana nga tumuzayo. Nesi mawe bintu bawe bituwa. Remember that Kasam?
Tamanyi omugole tumulese mtu watazale nga tukola ki nga tumuzayo.
Abantu no bali babiyimbange ne bali babitegeeza. Because the whole idea of a union of a marriage is actually like procreating. Yeah. So waberanga buyimba, but I feel like women those days bali beralikira n'okweralikira when you hear that song. I think that auntie waliko crazy.
Yeah.
Abamu wasoka nobakuba full stop. So can we really hear such songs?
Yeah, I know. But otherwise, mwebale kubeerako, mwebale kwekuumirako ku mukutu. Omwami ono ensonga z'ayogedde simanyi abakyala mukkiriziganya nazo oba nedda. Naye bali bakkiriziganya nazo era so tugamba oŋŋaanye sikkiriziganya nazo oba si kyo n'otugamba nti nzikkiriziganya nazo. But besties abo nze nganze abakyala bangi bantuukirira ne baŋŋamba si baboda ng'abazubeeda abakyala abaddala ena information agifunayo mu baboda ababoda bamutuukirira ababoda basiima zubeeda naye nze abakyala bantuukirira in actual sense actually bantuukirira yaŋŋamba nze bestie w'omusajja tombuulira tonsembereza saagala kumanya especially nga mukazi. Babestie abo bakwanira basajja baffe abakazi, babestie abo bakweka ebyama by'abasajja baffe, babestie abo batulemesa obufumbo baffe, babestie abo batwogerako ebitakwatagana, andi babestie abo oluusi balya n'obudde bwaffe n'abasajja oluusi ne babeeyagaliza n'obeeyagaliza. So babestie abo simanyi tubafayaringa oba tubalekeko ku nob.
Muteekeko boundaries.
Boundaries kintu kikulu nnyo.
Kati bw'afuna bestie nga nawe mugana, this is my male bestie. Akiwuliremu. Bw'abaana bakkiriziganya naye naye tokigezesa nnyo bayinza okugoba, so it depends on how your relationship is.
I've actually seen nga bwe tumaliriza olwo tubata. I've actually seen abantu nga awasizza mukazi wa bestie we. Nga baali ba best friends naye oli n'atwala bbaawe banaatwala mukazi we.
Kisoboka.
You
know why? Ebizibu ebyabeerangawo no gye baddukiranga. So oli atuuka n'agaanayo n'antegeera. Empisa biki. She treats me right or he treats me right.
Osobola okumira pini eyo n'ogamba nti
bagimira.
Kijje.
Bagimira.
For God and my country. Let me take my bestie.
guba bugwo.
Otherwise mwebale kubeerako mubeere bulungi tuba tetusukkawo wano eno naye nga weebale kujja.
Naye weebale kujja kutuuliramu Naalongo yagenze okukola akawato e China. Naalongo bye.
Kale. Rumira